I'm Tia Borden with MiningIR. We are here at the 2023 Resourcing Tomorrow conference in London. Beside me is Pascal Hamelin of Abcourt Mines, President and CEO. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for inviting me.
So it's a great conference so far. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, pretty busy. A lot of people, good meetings. This is the first day and tomorrow and Thursday we got a full agenda. So
Good. Making good use of your time here.
yes, exactly.
Good. Okay, we're going to dive right into things. Can you give us a bit of a background on the company and what you're doing currently?
Yeah, we're a Quebec-based gold company. Our corporate office is in northern Quebec. All our assets are in the Abitibi region. We're focusing on gold. We got 12 projects. One is way more advanced than the others. We actually have a mill, an operating mill, fully licensed with the mining lease. Everything's in place, and we turned on the mill last week.
Oh,
So,
congratulations.
yeah, thank you. It's a big
Exciting.
milestone.
Yeah. What is that flagship project called?
Sleeping Giant.
Sleeping Giant.
Géant dormant.
Okay. En français.
Yes. So Sleeping Giant is the mill is 750 tons a day. We released a resource estimate in December 2022. We got about 175,000 ounces of indicated resource and 240 in inferred. So we did the PEA in the spring 2023, and with the numbers that we got enough traction to start a small scale operation because we're fully permitted. The mine, it's a shaft with the levels. Everything's developed. So we're doing some a little bit of development for new stopes, but we already have a stockpile of over 8,000 tons that we're started to process, and then we're going to keep going small scale operation while we do definition drilling to get ready for pre-feasibility.
So the mine has already been developed.
Yes.
What
yes,
is 20? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, well, then what will 2024 look like for you?
2024 is going to be diamond drilling to convert inferred resource into indicated to support the pre-feasibility. Some of the levels need some development. Like in the PA, we had 42 million of initial capex. The bulk of that is underground development. So we're going to do some now to access the stopes that are within reach, and then I would say 75% of that initial capex and identified in the PA will be within the pre-feasibility.
Can you tell us, Pascal, what the financial health looks like of the company?
Right now, we're fortunate. Like we just closed private placement this fall to support the putting the mill back together. We just announced, so it's number I can disclose. We announced it yesterday. We got 6 million in the bank right now, and half of that is non-restricted. So we got 3 million of working capital right now,
Amazing.
plus the money we already had in the account. So close to 3.5 that we have in our account right now.
That's great. Now, obviously, there's risk with any project that you're working on. What are some of the risks that you're facing, and how are you planning to mitigate that?
The risk is you're dealing with inferred resource. So you're gonna increase the level of confidence. So we're gonna do diamond drilling before mining the stopes. So that's why the diamond drill starts next week. The miners are not going to come before the new year, and then that's the largest risk is the grade variability. So that's why we diamond drill first. The other risk is for an investor is production delays. So that's why we're starting a small scale operation and very small at first. So 2 miners, it's going to look small numbers, but that's the lowest risk you can take is you have 2 miners, they start, you make sure they're successful. And once they're successful, then you bring 2 more miners, and in the meantime, we do the pre-feasibility. We worked on the definition drilling, and then these guys are going to start contributing almost on day one. So that's how we mitigate the production ramp up. I saw too many too often and projects that I see around is they come in and they start with 5 contractors all stepping on each other's toe. If you start small, we have the fortune to have an asset. The mill's already built. Like if you start building a mill today, of course you're gonna have 5, 6 contractors stepping on each other's toe and stealing the same welding plug.
Yeah. You don't want that.
No.
Pascal, can you tell us what you're doing to maintain investor relations? How are you being transparent with your investors and communicating with them?
To me, what's important is frequent communication. So press release on, like, at first with the production, it's going to be on a monthly basis. People need to know the progress of the production ramp up, so it's going to be on a monthly basis. Of course, attending conference and talking to audience, that's important. So it's one of the other strategy that we have, because we know this is going to be on YouTube with 2 million clicks.
Yes, it definitely will be 100%. Is there anything else that you would like to leave our investors with? Okay, well, what's important to remember is we're going to be a small producer, but very low risk, very safe jurisdiction. We're in Quebec, so that's the main takeaway is we're going to be a producer. It's a great jurisdiction to be in.
Yeah, exactly, and well supported. We're in the gold mining district.
Pascal, thank you so much for joining me today.
It's my pleasure.